and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Our destination for today's show is the Military History Center in Broken Arrow.
This location is just a few years old. Opened in 2014, this center started as a collection of military artifacts on display inside Tulsa's Memorial High School and was eventually moved and turned into the museum you see today. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But to get things rolling, I think a trip to one of Oklahoma's great state parks should be on your to-do list for this fall.
I agree, and our old friend Jennifer Reynolds is going to take us to her family's very favorite state park here in Oklahoma, Roman Nose in Watonga.
You might be drawn to Roman Nose State Park by all the things there are to do here. Camping, fishing in the spring-fed lake, horseback riding up on the mesas.
How we doing?
Good, great.
Taking to the trails on foot or mountain bike, hitting the quiet waters of the two lakes in a paddle boat or canoe. Or picnicking. Wow, that is serious picnicking. Challenge your driving skills on the scenic 18-hole Roman Nose golf course, or just enjoy a few rounds of mini golf. Right near the lakeside restaurant and store. You can swim in the giant park pool, or in the lovely setting of the smaller one at the lodge. Where you can also relax in the comfort of the recently updated rooms and dine in the restaurant on some good Okie favorites.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that looks delicious. Ooh, hot. Very good.
Be sure to soak up a relaxing sunset on the terrace overlooking the park, or savor a sunrise on top of a mesa. But wherever you go, look for the ever-present wildlife and don't miss out on the intangibles of Roman Nose.
There's more to it than just recreation. There's a spirit here. There's life from the past that continues to live on.
The park was once a treasured campground of the nomadic Southern Cheyenne. Chief Henry Roman Nose visited as a boy and chose it as his allotment. Sheltered and nourished by the crystalline waters of spring-fed Bitter Creek, the spot still provides respite, particularly in summer, when the valley is shady and the water icy cold. Roman Nose was carved into a state park by the hardworking members of the Depression-era Civilian Conservation Corps and opened 80 years ago. Minoma Little Hawk Sills remembers her grandfather visiting her in the lodge restaurant just a few years back and reminiscing about opening day.
He said we were dancing, and he says it was a good time, and he goes, we were able to do our war cry, and right then, it was people sitting out there eating. He does his war cry, and the people just turned, and I just started giggling.
Now add to that 8 decades of enjoyment by visitors like Linda Holmes and her daughter Sherry Cabe, who own ranch land near here and spent many happy days in the park.
I remember seeing the big Roman Nose sign and coming out here into the lake, and I think at one point we rented some cabins and stayed out here with my grandparents, and we played in the lake and swam around and did things that kids do.
We loved obviously the swimming pool and all the hikes you can do, and we used to do horseback riding, the lake, we played in the lake, and just outdoors. Being outdoors with nature and kind of understanding the history of the lodge makes it special.
May Roman Nose State Park enjoy another 80 years of history. For Discover Oklahoma, I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
Fall is an excellent time to plan your outdoor trip to any of our great state parks. Just hop onto our website, travelok.com, and click up top where it says State Parks to plan your trip today.
Now, cool autumn nights present another outdoor opportunity. You can go back in time of sorts to something I know I always enjoyed, and that's drive-in movies.
Sounds like fun for the whole family, and Darren Brown is going to take us to the oldest drive-in in Oklahoma City.
Just like an old favorite song. Maybe you haven't heard it in a while, but when you do, the memories come flooding back. That's Oklahoma City's Winchester Drive-In. It's been serving up family entertainment for nearly 50 years. And owner Lindy Shanbor, well, he's been here for the entire ride.
Every day, to me, out here, now, is a memory. Every day. There's something different going on every day. Different kind of people. You meet all kinds. That's why I'm still here. That's the reason I do this. And, I'm here because I like doing it. I enjoy it.
Lindy says over the years he's met folks from at least a dozen different countries. On this summer evening, I met these ladies from Manchester, England. They're traveling Route 66 from Chicago to Santa Monica.
You've never been to a drive-in movie?
No.
Okay, but you've read about them or you've seen them in movies or what?
Yeah, like in Greece, that's what we imagine to be a typical drive-in.
We wanted to see like what America's actually like, not like just the areas around the theme parks or New York where all the shops and things are. We wanted to see what was actually here, where people actually live.
Yeah, we want to come and do very American things, and we think this is very American.
Well, hey, I think they came to the right place. I mean, what's more American than a drive-in snack bar like this? Where you can pick up American delicacies like hot dogs, popcorn, and hot tamales, then slide over and say hi to Miss Pac-Man and Elvira. You see, this place was retro, before retro was cool.
Still the way it is when it was born. We built it the way it is, and that's the way it is. It's never changed. The kitchen is still the same. The concession lobby is still the same.
And I think that's the main draw of the Winchester. It's not trendy, nor does it try to be. It's just classic. About the only thing new here is their new projector system. Lindy says that's to provide a better visual experience for generations to come.
I enjoy movies, enjoy all that. And I'm a pretty lucky guy to be that way.
In South Oklahoma City, discovering Oklahoma, I'm Darren Brown.
A reminder, the Winchester is only open on weekends. To find out what's playing, hit up their website, winchesterdrivein.com.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
I mean, you want me to just name the whole menu because I'll eat anything on it.
The small town diner where everything is good.
We say it's more than a store, it's where you gather with friends.
Plus the sweet shop near Tulsa with an incredible backstory.
We do a tri-bone beef rib, so it's about anywhere from like a pound to 2 pound rib. And I think we're one of the only places in Oklahoma that do it.
And barbecue like you'll find no place else will take you there, coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma. The Oklahoma Department of Agritourism salutes Buffalo Waller Ranch in Ponca City, an ideal location for game bird hunting.
With jaw-dropping beauty and unexpected adventures, Oklahoma's state parks will make your soul float on air. Go where the earth thunders beneath your feet, where every path makes your spirit sing. Go where your heart beats in time to the rhythms of Mother Nature. Plan your next memory at an Oklahoma State Park. Check in on Sunday or Monday and get your 4th night absolutely free. Get all the details at travelok.com/spdeals and come see for yourself.
Oklahoma Today magazine brings you stunning photography and authentic award-winning stories of home from Oklahoma. The only magazine that covers the entire state, Oklahoma Today showcases what we love about Oklahoma, bringing to you the very best of its people, places, culture, history, and of course, its legendary food. This holiday season, give the gift of Oklahoma Today to family and friends for just $14.95. Visit tvoffer.oklahomatoday.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from the Military History Center in Broken Arrow.
This location was founded by a World War II glider pilot and a group of passionate veterans here in the Tulsa area.
And I bet any one of those folks would have loved our next story, a seat at the table at an old-fashioned diner.
You bet. And Lucas Ross is going to take us to his hometown of Minco for a taste of what's cooking at Sid's.
Hey, Lucas here in my hometown of Minco, Oklahoma. Man, I love coming home. Let's check out Sid's. Krista, I want in. I want to be part of this community. I want to be part of this family. Can you put me to work?
You bet.
Okay.
Put an apron on.
All right. Straws.
There you go.
Let's do this. What's a regular cheese deluxe?
It's meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and fried onions.
What kind of things are on your menu?
Fried onion burgers, the most popular thing, conies. I make the slaw.
I come here on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays when I'm in town. It's great service. If you text ahead, they'll have it ready when you walk in. And sometimes it's kind of unfortunate you have to sit by David Lindsay.
Yeah, there's good people here. I got bonds with quite a few customers.
Krista keeps good help, and they're always friendly. Just good grub right there.
I know people from other communities, you know, come over here just to eat breakfast. I mean, you want me to just name the whole menu because I'll eat anything on it.
Best cheeseburger this side of the Red Hill.
Well, on the breakfast, we got one thing that's not on the menu that we do a lot of. It's called trash can. Basically, it's a biscuit opened up with eggs, hash browns, whatever meat you want on it, gravy and cheese on top of that. It just comes in a big pile.
We are open at 6 a.m. and we close at 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays, we close at 8 p.m.
Couldn't cut it as a waiter, so I just decided to come and enjoy the burger. Oh, well, you've seen it. A one-of-a-kind restaurant, a one-of-a-kind town. Come for the great community, amazing wait staff, and some delicious food. I'm Lucas, discovering Oklahoma.
Sid's is open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day but Saturday. That's when they're open through dinner until 8 p.m. You'll find them at 109 Wichita Street in Minco.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
Well, so then ladies were like, oh my goodness, I wish I could shop more often.
Wait until you hear how this Tulsa area shop got its start.
We've heard people compare us to some of the best barbecue joints, you know, in the country. We've had people that have never had this style of barbecue and just instantly fell in love with it.
And could it be the best barbecue in the state? We'll try it out a little bit later right here on Discover Oklahoma. Great travel tips anytime. Like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Tree-lined fairways, emerald greens, wildlife, water, breathtaking scenes, rolling terrain, historic landmarks. That's par for the course at Oklahoma's state parks. Right now, stay and play at an Oklahoma state park starting at just $75. You get a night of lodging, a round of golf, and a sleeve of golf balls. If you haven't seen our cabins and lodges lately, prepare to be amazed. Get all the details at travelok.com/spdeals and come see for yourself.
Prairies and mountains and hills made of sand meet skies full of stars and lakes we call grand. This is a land of wide open wonder, where fun rolls rampant in the city of thunder. There's a highway that calls while you get your kicks and stops full of music to round out your trip. Whatever you want on your next vacation, whether it's adventure you seek or just relaxation, from border to border you'll see something new with 10 million acres of forest to view, where shoreline can stretch almost to the horizon, and the land holds plenty of thrills and surprises. If you're not here, then you're definitely not, and you're missing out on a lot. So visit travelok.com today. Come see for yourself, and come out to play.
And here's another look around the Military History Center located in the Rose District of Broken Arrow, where they are proud, by the way, of their free admission for children. It's all part of keeping history alive. This is also a very good location, too, in the heart of downtown Broken Arrow. So that means that there are a lot of great places to eat nearby.
And if you're already up in this direction, you've got to stop in this cute little shop that I've been following on Instagram for a while. It's the Plaid Pineapple, and it's in Bixby. The Plaid Pineapple in Bixby is different than almost any home decor store you'll find. Far beyond beautiful things for your home, this store has a purpose.
The Plaid Pineapple is a for-profit subsidiary of Everyday Ministry. And so 100% of our profit goes to meeting everyday needs around the world to intentionally share the gospel. And so everything that you buy, you are doing good around the world.
Owner Denise Lopez spent many years working on staff at different churches across the country, but felt God moving her in a different direction after a trip across the globe.
I went to Ghana, West Africa, and at the time I was on staff at the church at Battle Creek as the women's minister and new members assimilation. And so went on this mission trip, and just the minute I got in my seat to head home on the runway in Africa, I just knew the Lord had a different direction for my ministry.
As part of Everyday Ministry, Denise hosts women's events across the country called A Christmas Gathering, where she sets up a mini store for women to shop, get decorating ideas, and buy gifts. Over time, the events made way for the store.
So then ladies were like, oh my goodness, I wish I could shop more often. So that's how the warehouse events started. So like I said, we did that for 22 months, and then we always said, we are not opening a store. We will not open a store. And so 18 months ago, actually October of 2016, we opened 2015, we opened this location.
The name comes from Denise's love for all things plaid and the special meaning behind a pineapple.
It means welcome, we're glad you're here. And so that's what we want everybody that walks in the store to feel that way. I want everybody that walks in my home to feel that way. And so that's how we came up with the Plaid Pineapple.
At the Plaid Pineapple, you'll find current styles and on-trend decor.
Our goal when anybody walks in the doors, no matter what style your home is, we want to be able to have something that you could go home with. So right now, obviously, we have a lot of farmhouse. We have coastal farmhouse, which I love. You know, we have a lot of, I would say, traditional around Christmas, but really, I mean, any style. But I would say we major on kind of modern farmhouse.
At the Plaid Pineapple, you'll find decor pieces for any room in your home. From furnishings to lighting and everything in between, the Plaid Pineapple really has a little bit of everything.
So if you're coming to the Plaid Pineapple, for sure you can walk away with a wreath and you can walk away with a pillow. We have furniture. We have some sofas. Our denim sofas is one of my favorite things. We have some wicker chairs, tables, end tables.
There are even some things for your kitchen.
I love a good cookbook, and so you're going to find a cookbook and find some utensils that are just different. We have some like serving utensils, and we have cake stands for sure, because anything you put on a cake stand makes it look like a wow.
But one of Denise's favorite things they sell at the Plaid Pineapple are dining room tables.
One of the things that we love is selling tables, because tables are a big deal to me. You know, it's a big deal for my family, for us to have dinner together as a family. We want to help you gather your family and gather your friends in your home. And so we sell a lot of items that help you do that.
Customers can get design help from the Plaid Pineapple's design consultant, Morgan, and for engaged couples, you can set up a bridal registry here too. Shop at the Plaid Pineapple, where your purchase does good right here and around the world.
100% of the profit, yes, goes to missions and ministry. We say it's more than a store, it's where you gather with friends.
The Plaid Pineapple is located at 8210 East 111th Street in Bixby. They're open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
We smoke for anywhere from 12 to 14 hours on the briskets.
They say it's the best brisket in the state. We'll show you what sets this spot apart when Discover Oklahoma continues.
The Oklahoma Travel Guide is filled with festive events and iconic attractions, outdoor wonders, and the hottest places to eat and stay. It's the perfect roadmap to unforgettable adventures. Order your free Oklahoma Travel Guide today at travelok.com.
Some like it quiet, some like it loud. Some want to just get lost in the crowd. Whatever you like, from mountains to museums, Oklahoma has more. You just have to see them. This is the land of wide open wonder, where excitement runs rampant in the city of thunder. Music and art put on their best faces, and smiles are shared freely in so many places. TravelOK.com invites you to see. Come see for yourself where you'd rather be.
The Rhythm and Roots Music Trail is your front row seat to excitement. Hit the road to explore rock, blues, country, all of Oklahoma's rich music heritage. Order your free guide at TravelOK.com.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma every night, my honey lamb and I.
Sit alone and talk
and watch a hawk
making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong
to the land,
and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say,
we're only saying you're doing fine.
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma,
O-K-L-A-H, Oklahoma, okay.
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
You forgot the honey lamb?
We've really enjoyed our time here at the Military History Center in Broken Arrow.
I agree. I've enjoyed it very much. But I think we've reached that time of the show where I think we're working up an appetite. So how about a stop for some tasty Oklahoma barbecue?
Sounds good to me. Tiffany Tatro is taking us to a new shop, Maples Barbecue in Oklahoma City.
Oklahomans love their barbecue. Whether it's ribs, brisket, or sausage, we found a new place that has you covered.
Maples Barbecue brings something new to OKC.
I think it's different for Oklahoma, and the fact that we're kind of outside and we have that, just like that backyard barbecue feel, you know?
An outdoor barbecue stand with Central Texas style barbecue.
Keep it pretty simple. We do salt and pepper rubs, and we spray with apple cider vinegar, and we smoke on indirect heat, and it's post oak only, and we smoke for anywhere from 12 to 14 hours on the briskets.
Maples prides itself on serving only the finest quality meats, creating delicious barbecue like the pulled pork, sausage, or the best-selling ribs.
We do a tri-bone beef rib, so it's about anywhere from like a pound to 2 pound rib. And I think we're one of the only places in Oklahoma that do it, and people just love them.
Of course, it wouldn't be barbecue if we didn't talk brisket.
I mean, that's just kind of the best thing we do here. And I think just the style that we do, no one else is doing that in Oklahoma. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and the product that we get out of it, because we use USDA prime beef, the top quality brisket you can find. And I just think we can't be matched on quality and just the style that we cook.
The outdoor environment also draws in a crowd.
We're just really trying to set the vibe and the atmosphere. You know, we like the outdoor setting. We try and make it, you know, homey with picnic table setups and just a place where you can kick back and relax. We've got picnic blankets if you want to just go nostalgic with it. That's just kind of, you know, we like the old school vibe. We picked a bunch of retro sodas that we think are really cool, and we just want you to feel like, you know, you just finished smoking all night long, but you didn't have to do all the labor. You just come hang out and have a good time.
But still, it's that Central Texas style barbecue that sets Maples apart.
Maples does have limited hours. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 2, or until they sell out. In Midtown, Tiffany Tatro, Discover Oklahoma.
And no matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A huge thank you to the kind folks here at the Military History Center in Broken Arrow for hosting us this week. You'll find the museum at 112 North Main Street in Broken Arrow. Admission for children is free, adults just $5. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and on Saturdays, 10 to 2.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we're pulling up a chair at one of the best breakfast spots in Oklahoma.
Plus a trip to my hometown for a fun boat ride on Lake Latonka. It's all coming up next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.